We are spreading the word about an energy vigil dedicated to the betterment of melanin-dominant people worldwide. It is called Melanin Emerging Collective Consciousness Alignment. As you know, there are groups across the world that pray and meditate for global peace and love. Though this has benefited the world, it is obvious that more is needed to dissolve the systematic and individual oppression of melanin-dominant people worldwide. Our collective is transmitting frequencies right now. Each week, a different melanin-dominant group is accountable for generating and holding the frequency. We began transmitting on Fall Equinox 2019. To find out more or get involved in this movement, check out our website at www.melaninfrequency.org.
Eagle. Immortal. Yeah. Came out the portal, immortal into a human body. I've been existing way before the earth had Anunnakis. Intergalactical battles, intergalactical travels, infinitely going through stars. The universe will unravel all of its secrets. Peep it, I'm starting to leak it. Time for truth is coming, 100, it's time to seek it. Expanding my perception through the spectrum of light. I'm going in with spectrum and the shit's out of sight. We indigo children, yeah, we building frequencies through the ceiling. Penetrating through reality, a marvelous feeling. Regardless, we're healing these humans that be claiming we demonic. The resonance goes over their heads, we super cosmic. Your logic is ignorance mixed with fear in your thinking. My pineal gland is flooded, son, that shit don't be blinking. Sinking into your subconscious like a song with no words. The way I come up with these symbols of letters is absurd. Hey yo, my rhymes are like angelic beings. The shit is freeing, so pure that if you were born blind, I'll have you seeing. Breathing in a multi-dimensional light so captivating. Double helix is nonsense, so what I'm activating. Feel the power from within, seeping right through my skin. From the earth into my feet as it goes up to my chin. It got me grinning, rotation like spirals, my music spinning. I told you that I don't be playing, still I'm always winning. Fibonacci to the haters, curve them right to the side. They don't understand the energy, it comes from inside. So inside is what I master, used to be a disaster. Now I'm gladly elevating to a whole new chapter. Yeah, I'm giving birth to a whole new style. I incarnated through New York, yeah, I rep Long Island. Don't get it twisted though, I'm truly repping this earth. I came to free all these humans and show you all what you're worth. Immortal. Yeah, raising your frequencies one soul at a time. As I pass this mic to my boy Spectrum, yo Spectrum, light that up, kid.
They tried to tell me I'm mortal, I told them I was immortal. They asked me what makes me different, I asked them what makes you normal. I just followed my morals and I unfollowed the formal. Hopped on a track with crews, now we straight cruising through portals. I download the Metatron, I'm reversing it till I'm dead and gone. If you think I'm dope, then you said it wrong. Not trying to flex, but I'm hella strong. Mine did things you never seen. When I say mine, you know what I mean. I'm the most when I'm in my mode, and y'all average is like the mean. I really didn't mean to go intervene. I'm the middleman, chilling in between. You should do the math, we ain't keeping score. But I just hit a 3.14. I cook it up, make it look easy as pie. I'm moving in silence and seeing the sign. I am the G, if you remove me, all you gon' see is your sins. This is a big game of six, the simulation is breaking again. I'm taking control, creating my soul, and if the truth fits, I'm breaking it in. Breaking it. All I really know is that I'll never know. I've been here for forever, don't know when to go. I think that indicates that I'm an indigo. In that case, I'm in the go. Green light, my heart, chakra booming. Solar plexus, Lexus zooming. You assuming that I'm human. I'm just being what you doing. I've been teaching teachers frequently. It's apparent I'm a parent when it comes to raising frequencies. The way I'm living life, I haven't rest in peace recently. Immortal with my technique, but my ego dying easily. Death is teasing me by leaving me with DMT. Now it seems to me that everything I see is seeing me. Life is just an infinite circle with a twist. I used to wanna be like them, now they do not exist.
Immortal.
Us another heptad, and we will hop on in. We are continuing to do the 52 acts of unity, and we are in the year of divine unity. So we are going to get started. I'm just hoping that you guys all do hear me. Okay, so we join each and every Sunday as well at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is just another heptad that we are here joining once again. So the year of divine unity, we embody our natural love frequency. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm just trying to expand this. Okay, so we embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. We embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. And in the year of divine unity, we embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Oh. So I am glad I am being heard. As I am the host, I am Star. I'm Kim 122. I am the White Overtone Wind, and I am and have the honor of being in the priesthood with the MIMEC priesthood with all my priestesses and my priest. So yeah, I want to introduce myself. I'm Star, and I empower in order to communicate. Commanding breath, I seal the input of spirit with the overtone tone of radiance. I am guided by the power of heart. Ashe. So that is my introduction. As we will continue on and we will read this mission as we are all doing this together. So MIMEC, Melanated Immortals, making evolutionary changes. Our mission is to shift the global consciousness of the melanin dominant population and establish an everlasting legacy of divine frequency beings with immortal health and immortal wealth through the application and remembrance of cosmic knowledge. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Oh, I just wanted to let y'all know, I said that with my eyes closed. I love this mission, and I hope you guys all said this with me as well. So we are on Kin 215. This is the Blue Resonant Eagle. We are in the Red Moon Wave spell. So we are going to read this 3 times, and please join me as we do so. The first time is I, the second time is you, and the third time collectively as we. Ashe? Okay, so I channel in order to create inspiring mind. I seal the output of vision with the resonant tone of attunement. I am guided by the power of accomplishment. You channel in order to create inspiring mind. You seal the output of vision with the resonant tone of attunement. You are guided by the power of accomplishment. We channel in order to create inspiring mind. We seal the output of vision with the resonant tone of attunement. We are guided by the power of accomplishment. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe-O. So here is the Destiny Cross. So if you look at here, the guide of Kin 215 is Kin 7, which is the blue resonant hand. And that is the one placed above. That is the guide. And then on the left-hand side is the mental body, which is Kin 85. That is the red resonant serpent. And then down below is Kin 46. That is the emotional body. That is represented by the white resonant world bridger. And then over to the right-hand side is Kin 124. And that is the physical body. And that is the yellow resonant seed. Ashe. So that is the collective of Kin 215. We are in Blue Resonant Eagle. So we are going to hop on into these announcements. And if you have been joining us, not just on this session, but all the sessions or just being involved, you know, we have so much going on in MIMEC, so much just to take in. So we have a video for you. Please take notes and write down any information, even if it's an email, so you can contact us and get some more information if that is needed. So with that, I'm going to do the announcements and then I'll be right back.
Day awake, I am today. Daily acknowledges the act of God empowering me to breathe. shows the wonders of light shining on my face. Healed from afflictions, distractions, and manipulations of this world. Strong I am today as the sun shines, wind blows and rain falls, reminding me to stand each test time. Wise I am today to see the truth at face value and walk with confidence, knowing.
Heptats of weed, daily supplies. Heptats of weed, daily supplies. Heptats of weed, daily supplies. Heptats of weed, daily supplies.
Okay, so that was the announcements. I hope you got all the information that was in there. It's so much, like I said, just from in person, online, and any meta shop, and so much more. Just always reach out and stay connected as we do. So with that being said, one of the next upcoming events is the Day Out of Time celebration. And this is the third annual one. Ashe and give thanks to Neb Taharka for putting it together, and also Priestess Habibullah for organizing and doing so much in the back end and in the front end. I mean, just all over. So that is coming up, and that is July the 25th and the 26th, held in Atlanta, Georgia. And then we have all the information here. So the July 25th, that is the sunrise and also the fun and family friendship flow. And then we have on the 26th, that is the sunrise and bring into the new cycle. So as you can see, is so much involved in here and so much intention put into this event. So give thanks. It is hosted by the Synchronistic Human School of Enlightenment, and the RSVP date is coming up, which is July the 20th. So if you are interested, please reach out, RSVP ASAP, and then get all the information and get everything else that you need sent over so you can receive all the information that you need as well for being involved in a day at a time. Ashe. So we also have one of our new collective and community events that has been put together, and this is joining the Bashatalet, and this is for the divine feminine. And there was already 2 info sessions. You can always get some more information before August 1st. However, this is the first collective meeting, and that is August 1st, and that's going to be from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And that here is just a beautiful, I was on both of the info sessions, and it was so beautiful just to hear about everything. So yeah, the email, if you are interested and want some more information or just to RSVP, that is to contact Priestess Moot, Mayat Nefer Habibullah, and her email is here, and that is yogini9 at melanatedimmortals.com. and you can also give her a call as well. So that is the Boshatalet, the sister circle of sacred power, remembrance, and divine embodiment. Ashe. I'm excited to see this bloom and blossom into all that it needs and is to be. So yes, please come on in and join us. So we have the 52 acts of unity, and this is the manual that goes along with all the 52 acts that we have been doing. So this is available, and you are invited to come join us each and every heptad. So there's also a workbook for the youth as well. So all the information is here, I believe. But yes, if you have not grabbed it already, this is something that you would love to have, the Unity Journal, just to go through all of those 52 missions. So that is there. And then I believe this link down here is to go to the Unity Journal. Ashe. Okay, so with that, we are going to hop on in. What are we on? The Act of Unity 42. Yeah, so we're going to give thanks to the High Priestess for just being able to put this all together, inviting us all into it, and creating so much, not just this, but just the dedication and everything she does all around. So I'm going to yield the mic because I know she's excited to come on up. So we're going to let her do her thing. High Priestess, I hope you are over there ready for us because we over here waiting for you. But much love and gratitude. I always give thanks. I'm so honored just to be able to introduce her and to bring her up because she sees me evolving. She's probably one of the people that has seen so much of my growth. So I give thanks to her. But with that, I'm going to yield the mic and I will be back in a little bit. And peace.
The High Priestess, the MIMEC who pulled me in. The High Priestess, the MIMEC who pulled me in. It's time we come together to raise our consciousness. Amen. The High Priestess, the MIMEC who pulled me in. Amen. Amen. The High Priestess, the MIMEC who pulled me in. Amen. It's time we come together to raise our consciousness.
That's not the right one to put on the stage. Thank you. Let's see. Let's remove this one. Okay. All right. Am I being heard? I think I am. So yes. Welcome again. Melanin Frequency. Yes, I am excited. I'm hyped. I don't know. Hype me up. I've been like this all day. Okay, so again, thanks, Star, for being our hostess here this evening. And I'm just so excited about where we are. Just, I don't know, ain't no reason. I don't need one, right? So yes. So welcome again, everyone. Big shout out to Priestess Movement out there for her Viva love, right? For always doting on this order and coming in here and laying down the law and bossing everybody around, and we love it, right? Because all this beauty, all these things that you see, how things flow smoothly, That's Priestess Ma'at Nefer Habibla. And then, as we know, she do everything, right? She sang, she danced, she preach, she teach. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to her. All right. So let's get into it. Let's see where we are. In on this in this frequency. We one of the things before we get into it, right? Y'all want to hear and see everything that we're talking about when we're talking about Star. You see her up here. We got Brother 221 coming up. You've seen Sister Ya, Kim 141, Moon Goddess Ambrosia. All of those folks are usually present at our Melanin Frequency Convergence and Priestess Ma'at Nefer Habibla, right? This is also hosted by one of the ones that we don't see that often, okay? But when she come through, she packs a punch. She comes in with a lot of power and frequency, and that is Priestess Kali Anut Heteru Daikimi. And she is our hostess for this 8th annual Melanin Frequency Convergence. We just had an overview. If you were not present, if you go back to the email and you click on it, you can get the replay, right? So we will be having that on the fall equinox, or around the fall equinox, September 18th through the 20th. We will be going into a new frequency. As you know, the frequency that we're in now is the frequency of unity, right? Divine unity on earth. And you heard in the beginning, we are one. And then, with the with the I know that. I'm telling you, I've been on one all day. I don't know why. Okay. So we're going to be doing the convergence, and we're going to do it all over again. And it's going to be even more powerful than that. So we definitely would love to have your energy in the space and the place with us as we move into the new year of the Melanin Frequency. You can go to the website, just go to our events page. You can RSVP. If you have questions, you can email us at admin@melanatedimmortals.com. The cost is $222. That's for the entire strong end. And it includes all your meals and all of the activities. If you just come for a day, it's $88, right? So, definitely let us know that you're coming. Spaces are limited in the Airbnb. So definitely, you're going to need to let us know that you are planning to be present so that we can save a spot for you, right? All right. Let's see what else we got. Okay. From when we just finished our womb evolution retreat, and Kim 141 had a brilliant idea to get these high quality mats. These are yoga mats. They're heavy. They actually weigh they're 4 pounds, right? And they're made out of natural cork, right? So this is not some rubber mat that we just plastered an insignia on. Nope. It's high quality. So she took some time and researched this and got the highest quality yoga mats. It is very long too, right? And it has the emblem for the womb evolution technique, and that was designed or redesigned, I'm going to say, by our Priestess Ma'at Nefer Habibla, based on the one that we have on the book, and she just did her thing with it, and man, we can't even tell that's where it came from, right? So that's there. And then it is infused with the womb sutras, right? And so those are the sutras that we do when we come together. And so it should have a frequency on it when you get it. You know what I'm saying? And then I always say, put your own frequency on it. When you get it, you say, okay, great. This is a great start. Now let me put mine in here. Right. So definitely you want to check it out. And we bundled it with our books. right? I haven't talked about my books in a long time. And I just happened to go back and I've been listening to one of them on Audible. And I was like, man, that's a good book. Hot Priestess. You know what? You did that, right? So we bundled them together. They make great gifts, right? So go ahead. You can go to our MIMEC Meta shop and you will see these bundles. And I think there's some discounts if you pay through like Zelle or PayPal, or I think you might even have Cash App. There's one more thing though that I wanted. When you go to that Meta shop, right, you definitely want to go and look at our new OMAC jewelry that we have in there from Orisha Stone. We put that out in our WhatsApp group and we already sold one or two. I don't know. So they going fast. And so if I was y'all, we haven't sent out an email yet, and we haven't put it out on IG. So if somebody can put the link in the chat to the MIMEC Meta shop, if I was you, I'd go there. Okay, if you had your eye on something, you definitely want to do it. And I believe Orisha Stone, between tonight and tomorrow, he's going to be pushing it as well. Yeah, go on, get it before we start pushing it out. Okay, so all right, let's get into it. And I don't know if we have that visual. Somebody can put that visual in here of some of the stuff that we have in the Meta shop. We'll work that in at some point. All right, let's move forward here. We are following up on our frequency wave 41 that said we will have clean water and we will always have clean water and pure food. We will always have clean water and pure food. We will always have clean water and pure food. And so with that one, we took a dive into what that means. When you make a statement like that, it seems like it's just such a, okay, we will always have, and we're not waiting for somebody to provide these things for us. So the act of unity, or the mission, right? I don't want to get too much into it. If you did not hear that frequency, definitely is right here on YouTube, right? You can go back and listen to what we were saying about that, right? And so with that, right, we had an act of unity, a mission that we put ourselves on. One, a community initiative, right? A community initiative that said that, we're going to go check our local farmers markets, our community gardens, and perhaps volunteer. I walk past one every day, right? Just about every day. When I take my walk, I walk past an urban community garden, right? And I did, even before this frequency, I did stop in there. They had a farmer's market. I just wanted to see what they was doing, what they was growing and everything. And there was another part to this, which was to begin to grow your own food. We said we are not coming back around to this frequency next year, and we don't have this chat full of people who said, I at least grow the lettuce that I eat every day. I at least grow celery or something. All of that stuff can be grown on the desk, on the windowsills, right? And then we had people that did some further research. Now, I want to go ahead and ask to put the link in the chat for anybody who wants to come up and share about their experience with this and how their unity group is working on this while I'm talking about this. In the Priesthood, we also partnered up, right, to make sure that we don't just pass over this, right? So we have accountability partners. We teamed up. Some of us just naturally teamed up. After the session Priestess Mood and I just happened to be talking, and I said, well, I can at least I make, I do arugula wraps every single day. You know what I'm saying? And she said, I got some seeds. And then I said, well, I also need I forget whatever kind of seeds. She said, I got those seeds. And she sent them things off. And then just to keep me motivated or to keep me on point, what I did is I had a stalk of celery in there. You see those little commercials where they or on Instagram where you just take it and you put it in some water and then it'll start sprouting up, and then you take it and you put it in the dirt. That's exactly what I did. And I took the picture. I got the receipts. I am officially growing my own food, right? Because we will always have clean water and pure food, even if we have to transport the food between each other. We start small now. The next thing you know, we're talking to a bunch of people who have farms, who have mini farms or do permaculture, because it doesn't take a whole bunch of acres. Right. So we have people who are experts in permaculture. We had Ken 43, Priestess Initiate Nikita, and she talked about how her mom has this luscious garden, and they had been practicing with the copper to see if the vegetable or whatever she has in her garden, right, that they grow better or faster with the copper. And they did experiments with it and everything. And so this is excellent. Some of us, right, a lot of us, you probably, in the chat, some of you, even if you lived up north and your parents were from the South, they all had gardens. I was telling somebody about how I used to be mad. We used to be mad because we couldn't go outside until we snapped some beans. I was like, man, no, go outside. But you couldn't go outside until you snap the beans. Right? So anybody want to share? Anybody? I don't see nobody. I've been talking for a minute. Right? The other act of unity that we did in the priesthood is we shared our unity circle with the other groups that seem like they're not meeting on a regular basis anymore. Right? Because we're going to close out this year of unity strong, no matter what. Right? We didn't come together with that convergence and put that frequency on. That frequency was hyped. Right? Y'all heard us. We are one. We are one. We had Kaswana was, man, she did the sunrise ritual and everything as we were sun gate. It was crazy. It was off the charts. It wasn't crazy. It was off the chart with the frequency. And so that's how we're going to close out and bring in this one. And so we don't care if we have to come and get you. Right? We don't come get you. We're going to stay united. We're going to close this out strong. So I don't see where anyone else has come up to share. Oh, okay.
I got my share.
Wait a minute. Who's that? Who that? Okay, come on.
Okay, I hope y'all can hear me okay. Because I'm on my laptop, but so really this goes along with the last two heptads, where we were talking about our air that we breathe and justice, and with the clean water and pure food. I have a farmers market right down the street that I love to go to. Is Black owned, okay, B2B, and I go there as often as I can, to get pure grown. They have the garden set up outside where it's community garden. You can go and learn a whole lot of stuff, different things. We have exotic food, that are sold there. Exotic in the sense that things that would not normally grow, in this state, they have the ability to get it fresh grown, and sell at the farmers market. And so, something happened, last heptad, and my daughter came across it and shared it with me. So I uploaded the video just for y'all to see for yourselves, what's going on with our are pure acts of unity that this farmers market has displayed since they've been in existence. I believe now going on 4 years when they opened up. I watched them develop it from start. I'm watching them continue to grow. They've become a major asset to my area, my neighborhood. So y'all just tap into this. And yeah, share the, if you live in Atlanta, make sure you take a visit. I don't know how to get the sound to come up. Are y'all able to hear it? I'm gonna see if I can share my screen with it instead, okay? That might be better. But if you want to go to Mama Tahida, definitely she can do that, and then I'll bring it up from my screen to share it, because it is definitely a profound thing to share. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Mutayo Satiji. We yield the mic.
Greetings, family in Lakesh. Am I being heard or is it an echo? Okay, great. Yeah, I wanted to share about seed saving, because even if you're not growing your own food, if you come across something organic, you can always save the seeds in your freezer and date them and label them and become your own seed bank. Now, I'm fortunate to have a lot of seeds saved, and I don't think they're going to go outdated. Some people say that they're about 2 years, but I have lots and lots of seeds to plant. At one time, I used to go travel and just broadcast them, just throw them back, as opposed to throwing seeds away, because you never know what it's going to grow. It could be a cherry, it could be a cantaloupe, it could be a ginger that you can just put on the ground in a pot, your kitchen or your living room, near a sunny window, just like you're doing with the celery stalk. Now, I am blessed to have a plant that my father had. My father wasn't a gardener, he was a plumber, but he was really good at keeping house plants. So he had a good green thumb in that way. I'm blessed to have one of his plants, and he transitioned, I think, about 28, 29 years ago. And I still have that plant. My sister has it too. And hers, she's taking better care of hers, because once a year it lets out one flower that comes out, opens up, blooms, and dies within 24 hours. It's called Queen of the Night. It's a beautiful plant. I see it in a whole lot of Thai restaurants. It's very invasive, but if you're a plant killer, you will not be able to kill this one. It really thrives off of not being watered, even though I've been watering mine at least once a week. And I've been watering it with, like, if I'm soaking sea moss, I'll use some of that water. So I just want to encourage everybody to, even if they're not growing yet, move toward other sustainable things like composting, your onion butts, your carrot tops, the bottoms of your celeries. Those things can be put in dirt easily, or you can put them in the freezer to store later to make a stock or a vegetable stock so you can drink it for added minerals and nutrients. You can do it during fasting times, or just when you want liquid. So that's some of the things I wanted to share. And yeah, so I don't want to take up too much time, but I did want to encourage those who may not be growing to maybe get a plant from their grandmother now or someone else in the family, so you can kind of transplant and have that energy in your home. And the copper really works well, because I put copper in that same plant of my dad's, the Queen of the Night, and it is like growing all over the house. It loves it. So thank us. Give thanks.
I say. That's why we call her Thaw'OT See'Dr, most vital and sacred mother of the serpent energy. I love it because you gave us some other things that we can do just to get started. The composting, all of that falls in line with this frequency. And so that's what's up. Give thanks, give thanks. We really appreciate you. And you know, if you see her, she gonna have some holy basil, some moringa seeds. She gonna have something that she's gonna give you from her garden. So yes, we really appreciate you. All right, Priestess Moot, you ready?
Yes, I am ready. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, we're gonna have to put it up top. And here, and here. All right, make sure y'all can see it too. Where is it? There it is. Oh, gotta lower this one and then put this one up. There we go. All right. So it might indicate that you might have to tap the microphone or the sound volume for you to be able to hear it as well. I'm just making sure y'all got that part. I'm gonna press play.
An act of hate aimed at a Black-owned Atlanta farmers market is being met with an overwhelming show of support after the owners say someone carved a racial slur into one of these watermelons. Channel 2's Ashley Lincoln talked with customers at the Ellenwood business who traveled more than an hour to support them.
Yeah, business has finally started to slow down out here all day. The community has been showing up in numbers to support this locally owned, Black-owned farmers market after they say someone carved a racial slur into a watermelon.
We got some plums, definitely a watermelon, big watermelon, some sweet potatoes.
Yeah. It's an hour and a half drive from Barnesville, Georgia, but Stephanie Wiley says making the trip was an easy decision to support a Black-owned business targeted by a racial slur.
We saw it on social media, and for one, it's Black-owned, and we definitely want to support our Black-owned businesses.
Co-owner of Atlanta Harvest, a Black-owned farmers market in Ellenwood, says he made the disturbing discovery last month after dropping watermelons at a local community center.
When I got out of the car and took a look at the watermelon, that's when I seen the racial slur carved into it. And I was taken aback. I was very surprised.
We're blurring the photo from Atlanta Harvest's social media page. The N-word is carved across the watermelon. The owners say about a week ago, they received another racist message.
Somebody texted our number making threats about doing damage to the farm, using the N-word. So yeah, it's weird. It's obviously targeted, specific.
The audacity. The business shared the incident on social media.
We're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Our work is too important. The food that we provide to the community is too important.
Instead of spreading hate, the post inspired support.
It was demoralizing, and it was sad. It saddened us, you know what I'm saying, to the point, man, where we was like, well, it's time to really support. Barbecue sauce, too.
By Friday afternoon, lines stretched outside as customers traveled from across Georgia to stock up on fresh produce and plenty of watermelons.
We had the plan to get out here and support.
Atlanta Harvest says what was meant to spread hate instead strengthened its mission.
This wasn't something that I felt was necessarily a threat against my life. It was just somebody doing some evil that wanted to spread some hate.
And the owner said they've reviewed their cameras and have not been able to identify who could have been behind this racial slur. They tell us they plan to file a police report. Reporting in Ellenwood, I'm Ashley Lincoln for Channel 2 Action News.
Ashay. Okay. So like, you know, coming across that, knowing this is a place, you know, I frequent when I need something, you know, immediately, to know that, you know, we still have, you know, some things that we got to work through, and being here in our melanin frequency is that. They sell seeds. They even have classes where you can go, and learn how to grow your own garden. Um, and they also allow vending, to go on there. So I was introduced to another lady, who sells some sea moss wine. She does like um cocktail, sea moss blends and everything, frozen and or in a wine bottle and so on and so forth. A man who sells his mixed organic nuts and everything. So it's like community all together in that one spot, right? And it's adventurous to go to. I think High Priestess, when she came in town, I took her and toured there. I've toured, several other of affiliates or associates or friends or even my customers, to the farmers market. But to hear this close to home, happening, I'm like, we got business to do, up in here in the Melanin Frequency. And everything that they sell is like, everything is not organic, but everything is definitely fresh. Okay, so just keeping all that in mind, it's something that we got to work to do. If we're not doing it in our own backyards or in our homes, definitely to support each other in all that it is as we continue to evolve. High Priestess shared, what she and I have come together. I went out there to my compost bin and everything was dried out. So I had to invest in some organic soil to get my seeds started, and it's definitely a great way to begin. I also thought, to take the seeds from the fruit. I've been saving not turmeric. I've been saving the ginger roots that grow from the ginger that I buy from the farmers market, and also my tamarind seeds. So I gotta my research on that part is learning how to root and grow the tamarind here in Georgia, if that's possible, and be able to obtain those. So this has been, a pretty cool, heptad to do some wonderful things for us all. Ashe, I yield the mic.
I say, and I say, oh, thank you for sharing that. Yes, I remember that going to that farmer's market. I actually, every time I come, we go. So, yeah, so I think that it's right in alignment with the frequencies, the way that the people came out and supported regardless. Because nobody's doing that no more. Like, y'all need to just stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody on there no more. It's like, what y'all doing? We in a new frequency, right? And so that it just, the support has come. And yes, let's make this. Let's next time we come on here and we're in this frequency, which is going to be a year from now, right? Everybody on here, one, the number should be double to triple. Two, everybody is going to say, oh yeah, I grow some food, or I compost, or I do, what else was it that Mutayo said to do? Save some seeds, put them in your freezer. You're doing something to make sure that we always have clean water and pure food. So I think that that's a great frequency. Also, if you're not a part of our unity group and you want to be included, even though we're closing out, it's okay. Send us an email at findout@melanatedimmortals.com. We'll get you set up, and we will and then make sure you visit the website. You get on our email list. I want to show you one more thing. Thank you for putting this in here. I know I put it in here too. This is some of the new items that we have from Arisha Stone. One of them is already gone, right? I think the purple one, right, is over on the right hand side. That one's gone, right? And so the new items, there's some rings in there. And if y'all don't get that one with the 3 star, I'm gonna get that, and or the chakra. I want both of them. But anyway, they're items that go from $35 on up, right? So definitely go. They go very quickly, and we send them out very quickly as well. So you will receive them. Anybody that has ordered, they can tell you they probably got their items within a few plasmas, right? So definitely check that out. All right. Let's talk about what we're here for this evening, right? And I'm always excited to bring up the members from our factions. Where's the slides? Okay, hold on. Okay, thank you. I'm always excited when I get to show off the priesthood, right? We 9 deep, and then we have our Moot Thaw'OT See'Dr, and then we also have Nate Onk, who is our MIMEC remote viewer psychic oracles. She do a whole bunch of things, right? And so but I love to show out the different factions we have. So in this faction, this is the seasoner faction. All right, these are the people that keep everything in line. Y'all hear me talk about Priestess Mood all the time, right? She's the prime, right, of that group. And then we have Ken 43, the blue self-existing knight. That is Priestess Initiate Nikita. And I call Priestess Moot the big boss, and I call Nikita the baby boss, right? Because they bossy. All right. And then we have our male energy coming in, right? And we have Ken 221. This is Thaw'OT See'Dr, the red cosmic dragon. He's our priest initiate. And we love when he comes in, he's always gonna, give us something with the words and the sounds and things like that. So he's going to be our presenter this evening. And with that, I am going to turn it over and sit back and enjoy what I hear. And it definitely has been my honor, my pleasure. Love y'all. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Hotel. Oops.
To the stage. Peace and love, family. Hopefully, I'm being heard. I'm assuming that I am. Peace and love to everybody. Peace and love to the Melanin Frequency Vigil Act of Unity. I give thanks for Melanated Immortals. I give thanks for the MIMEC Priesthood, of which I'm a priest initiate. I am your Kin 221, the red cosmic dragon, and I endure in order to nurture transcending being. And I seal the input of birth with the cosmic tone of presence. And I am guided by life force. Coming to you all live from it's just so synchronistic. It's so beautiful. Because I'm coming to you all live from Cedar Wellness Farm. Like 41 just leads right into 42. And it is the Garden of Eden. It is the fountain of youth, where I'm purifying my flow with this universal water that we standing on and sitting on top of right now as I'm broadcasting to you all. And we're just having a ball at life. But I'm here to talk to you all. I mean, that 41 is so ironic. I'm all up in it, but everything was covered. I'm here to talk to you about 42, Mission 42. And Mission 42 is about moving freely and unrestrained in the natural world. I'm coming to you live from a natural world, man, where the water that we need is here. The water's here. Every magical medicinal plant that you could ever need is here. They all not here. We got some right to my right. We growing some things inside that ain't supposed to grow in Georgia. We got lemons, mangoes, moringa. That's a plant called, I think, the plant of life. Is that what it's called? The plant where it's a plant. There's a plant that's so cold that if you take a leaf and you drop it anywhere where there's some soil, that thing will sprout. It will sprout roots, take root, and grow. Yeah, we got that growing inside. We got that growing inside right up in here, and it's a beautiful thing. So moving freely and unrestrained in the natural world, right? The natural world is here. Why are we feeling restrained? So we're going to start by identifying our aspirations and the obstacles. All of us want something. All of us want something. If you just go to the micro, we want to be God in the flesh, right? Since all of us have read that in some texts, in all of the monotheism texts, and even outside all of the spiritual texts, all lead up to that. All of us want that. But prior to that, there's some small things that we aspire to that we're not able to get, right? And we want to get into why that is, right? And how we can now begin to move freely and unrestrained in the natural world. So let's just say something simple, like getting out of the bed at a certain time, right? Say you want to get up at 5 a.m., right? But it's a struggle, right? We want to get to the root of why things that are achievable, they're achievable because other people are achieving them, right? But it's an obstacle. There's something restraining you. What is it? Well, High Priestess Ma'at, who I give thanks for allowing me to be on this platform and being patient with me and being my High Priestess and teacher. She gave you a hint that I was going to get into words because it boils down to words. How you use the words, how you understand the words. Well, I don't know about you. You might be the exception to the rule, but I think in words. When I have a thought, it's a formulation of words. So thought precedes action. So the action that I want to be able to overcome is laying in the bed to 9 a.m. when I'd rather be up at 5 a.m. It boils down to my use and understanding of words, right? If you don't speak straight words, and if you don't bear witness that you've been given a program, you've been given grammar. If you speak English bumbleclot grammar, right? Which gives you it's not straight words. It gives you like, well, you don't have to really get up, but well, you don't. It's these in between things in the words that you got to now cut away, right? You got to see words as you got to see what you say as I am, which is God, right? You got to see whatever words that come to your mind. as be and it is. Whatever comes to your mind, abracadabra, voila. Not maybe so, maybe not. If you get caught up in maybe so, maybe not, then most of the time it's going to be maybe not. Why? Because beyond the words is comfort, immediate comfort. All of us have been made to be addicted. Immediate comfort is the addiction of all addictions. That's my perspective. Immediate comfort is the addiction that gives birth to all addictions. Right? Let's talk about common addictions. Okay, let's say, all right, drugs. All right. Why does a person take drugs even though it's causing them problems? Because they don't like the way they feel. That's why they take drugs. They're in themselves. They're feeling a feeling that they don't like. That when they use that particular drug, that particular feeling goes away. Even if the feeling that they get when they take the drug is destructive or not even that much better. You see people get drunk and they be crying and doing all, angry and stupid and all of these different effects, right? But it beats to them the feeling that they were feeling before they took the drink, right? Now, they could overcome that feeling that they had in more ways than taking a drink, but taking a drink is immediate comfort. You drink, 10, 15 minutes later, you feel different. Then you got other drugs that work even faster than that. The reason you take something to make you feel different, it's not always better. But it's always different. It's because you don't like how you're feeling at the moment. And you want immediate comfort. You don't want to go through the steps that could bring you permanent comfort. That takes it takes too long. And you don't feel confident enough in yourself to complete the steps that would bring you into constant comfort. So you sell out for the immediate comfort with something that's destroying you on the other end. And it's how you understand words. If we understood and used words the way that they were designed to be used, I don't care what school of thought you came from when you were being brought up. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Bible, because whether you believe in it or not, this can benefit you. In the beginning of the Bible, it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. Think over that. What do God mean? God means force and power. You can put a gender on it if you want to. You can make it a thing if you want to. God means force and power. That means words are force and power. When you loose and weak with your words, then you're going to run into restrainments in the natural world. When you are addicted to comfort, you're going to run into restrainments in the natural world. When you had to come through discomfort to come into this natural world. If you had a natural birth, you had to come through discomfort. That's one of the first things you met, was some discomfort coming through the womb in that canal of your mother. But over time, you're made to be addicted to instant comfort. If you're willing to go through whatever steps that you have to go through to attain what you want, and you're aware of if you're thinking, if the words that you are entertaining in your mind and saying out of your mouth are force and power and come true, and the timing depends on the frequency, your frequency, and your frequency just will depend on, let's say, your confidence. The more confident you are, the faster your frequency, the faster you bring things into existence. When you know that, then you won't sell out, right? You won't procrastinate. Procrastination is what it causes us to. It causes us. It's that minutia. Minutia means much about nothing, right? It's a do without further ado, meaning what you was just saying just really didn't mean nothing. It was just to just keep your attention, to distract you until the real person comes up. That's what without further ado means. I'm just here to just take up some time until the main person comes up to speak, right? Minutia. This is what you gotta step outside now. I am the Thaw'OT See'Dr. The Thaw'OT See'Dr is the atom's weight of truth. It's not a heavyweight truth, it's a lightweight truth. But it's just enough truth to get you thinking for yourself. You gotta step outside. You gotta become the listener of your thinking. You got a whole bunch of extra words, run-on sentences, dialogue going on. All of us, until you start narrowing things down. You have a council up here. You got different sides of yourself, different kind of personalities, right? And most of those personalities are not there to make you free and unrestrained. They're there to protect your comfort. So when you say you want to do something big, then they start talking to you. Nah, you ain't gonna be able to do that. 4 years in school that's too long. That's too hard. Just do this, do that. All of this takes place in your own counsel. Soon as you declare you want to do something, soon as you declare you want to move freely and unrestrained in the natural world, there's another thought that comes up and tells you why you don't got time to do it, why you don't have the energy to do it, why you got to stay stuck where you are with who you're with. And most of us have lived and died like that, but we understand time now. we understand synchronicity now. We understand melanin now. We understand what it is to send out a melanin frequency. We understand now how to tap into our emotions and make use of our emotions to activate our melanin, to create whatever it is we desire. So no, we no longer entertain minutia. We correct each other with love in our speech, in our way, in our thinking, right? If you want to build something, when people build things, right? It's precise language, right? And because of the words, our misunderstanding, our misuse of words, and it's by design. This is why anything that you want to do of importance, you have to hire a translator. You got to hire somebody to speak for you if you want to go into a court of law, right? You have to, the doctor tells you a diagnosis, and then you have to put it in a language that you can understand after that. If you want to buy a piece of property, you got to go get a real estate agent, right, who speaks the language. Because the language that you and I have been given to speak, English bumbleclot grammar, right, is minutia. Makes you comfortable doing nothing. Makes you comfortable not aspiring to be who you came here to be. And anytime anything of importance happens, you got to go hire a translator. You got to go hire somebody to speak for you, to speak intelligently for you. When you humble yourself, like I've humbled myself, and accept that as something that was done, and you get beyond the anger and say it wasn't done to me, it was done for me, so that I can enjoy the hell out of now. I can look back at my first 52. You understand me? At the first half, my first 52, and say, wow, okay, they kind of had me wrapped up with the language. Now that I got the language, oh, it's on and popping. It's on and popping. We in creativity mode. We are in full tap into melanin frequency, and we have visuals, and you would want to tap in if you want to move freely and unrestrained in the natural world. Look at some of these words, man. In melanin frequency, we in the tree shit. So I'm going to talk a little bit about trees. Tree. You know, tree is also 3. When a child is talking, before they learn English bumbleclot grammar, they don't know nothing about putting their tongue to their teeth to make the sound. Right? They have to be taught that. They say tree. How old are you? Tree. And then you teach them, no, it's 3. And then they learn to brush their tongue against their teeth. But tree is 3. And 3 is also tri, which means 3. Like triangle, right? 3, tree. And then you also have TRY, tri, right? But a tree has the end result of a tree is the fruit. And for some trees who don't bear fruit, the leaf, right? The leaf is how the tree feels. And if you look at the word feel, F-E-E-L, and then you spell it backwards, it's L-E-E-F. Leaf. Now they taught us to spell leaf, L-E-A-F. That's the spell. That's why they taught you spelling, to put a spelling on you to confuse you. Leaf and feel, forward, backwards. Leaf and feel, right? This is the Adam's weight of truth. You say, what does this got to do with anything? This is program, deprogram, reprogram. That's what it is. You have love and live. And a lot of us have already made that connection, that love and live have everything to do with it. But there's also leave, because vowels in English bumbleclot grammar are interchangeable. So you got love and live, but you also have leave. And leave is another way of saying leaf. Right? So sometimes we can't move freely in unrestrained in the natural world because we're out of tune with nature, because a tree sheds its leaves in fall, in the fall, right? A lot of us get so in love with something or someone outside of ourselves that when it's time to leave, we can't leave. We can't shed the leaves like a tree sheds the leaves in fall. And if you fall, if you do, a lot of times you don't aspire to do anything great because you don't want you too embarrassed to fall. But when you look at the word, this fall is a season, but fall is also an act. And what you're supposed to do when you fall is spell fall backwards, which is laugh. And they gave you some dumb down spelling of laugh. How you spell laugh? LAUGH or PH or something like that. Don't have nothing to do with it. Fall, laugh. LAFF or LLAF. Talking about phonics. We're talking about spells. We're talking about English bumbleclot grammar. This is what has us wrapped up and restrained in a free and natural world. Let's look at give you another one. And this, you say, this, are you off subject? No. It's dispelling English bumbleclot grammar, because that is what, if you feel restrained, if there's things you aspire to do, but you feel that it's an obstacle and you can't do it, then this is what you need to help free you up. You got to understand that the words that you're entertaining in your mind and then repeating is what have you wrapped up and unable to do what you desire to do. You feel stuck. I'll tell you a quick story about where I'm at right now. I'm in heaven. I'm in the Garden of Eden, right? Where I met the red crystal serpent at the universal waters, purifying, right? I'm here now. All the trees of the garden, you know what I'm saying? I got access to, right? Because I made a decision. I made a decision right before my 52nd year. I turned 52 here in Georgia. I grew up and lived my whole life in California, but I made a decision about a year before my 50. I didn't know what a 50. I didn't know the significance of it, and I'm not going to share it with you now. If you want to do that, you need to tune in to Melanated Immortals, and you can learn more about that. But I made a decision to come, and then when I came here, I knew what I was looking for. I wanted 41. I wanted 40. I was going to breathe. I was going to drink clean water. I was going to eat clean food. I was going to be around people who could share with me and teach me more about how to accomplish these goals. And I'm here now. I've been handed the keys to the kingdom, to where all of that has come true. But I started with stepping outside of my own thinking and paying attention to what I'm thinking and cutting away at the minutia, right? And a lot of the times the minutia connects you to people who help you stay comfortable with not accomplishing what you will. So if you're too in love to don't be so in love to leave or too proud to fall. If you fall, laugh. Trees drop their leaves. They appear dead in fall. But then winter comes, which is just winter. And if you spell winter backwards, it's just renew. It's simple, man. I give thanks. I see the screen has changed, and I think I'm going to take that as a cue that enough has been said. Enough said? Let me know in the chat if enough has been said for us to make some evolutionary marks. And I thank you all and greet you with evolutionary sparked thoughts at all times. Dream time, work time, meditate time. Peace.
All right, all right. Oh my God. That was a mic drop for real. Give thanks. You know, I like that laugh. You know, I like that. If you fall, you laugh. I love it. So give thanks, brother 221. That was awesome. And I just want to go into the act of unity real quick here before we close out. And I'm going to send everybody over to Arisha Stone's page, because I believe he has Neb Taharka on this evening. So definitely you want to check that out. All right, so we are on mission 42, where we move freely and unrestrained in the natural world. And again, I got to give it up for 221. Awesome presentation. So you want to identify your aspirations and obstacles, right? Make a list of at least 3 experiences you wish to pursue but feel constrained by, right? And I love the perspective that he gave about, you know, the words, use the spell of language and things like that. And I would say, look at that first, right? Right? For each experience, note the obstacle holding you back, right? Whatever. What is it? Money, job, not enough time, you know, all of those things, right? And then take a moment to outline how you can overcome that obstacle. Now, I want to say something real quick and about how to do that. A way to also do that. And we talked about this before. I can't remember if it was on a line with cycles or whatever, right? Is to really get into your heart space. You want to get into the truth of the matter, right? How can you overcome it? You cannot, when you operate, when you think about that and you're thinking about it from the position of the obstacle, that's it, is over. Right? Your mind has to be free and unrestrained. And then, like, so if you, okay, so it's this big thing you want to do, just like you were talking about, and then you can't do it because you don't have enough money, you don't have the people, you don't have the, you know, the expertise, you don't have whatever it is, right? Put a pin in that and say, that's not an obstacle. How can I do it? And then that's where the answers come. So it says to repeat this process with your unity partners. What I'm going to say is, if we're not meeting on a regular basis with the unity groups, right? What's the obstacle? Why aren't the groups meeting anymore? Yep, y'all know I ain't gonna let it go. I'm not gonna let it go, right? and don't look at it from source, a position of source. What can we do to get this going again so we can close out strong? And so that's what I'll say about that, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back over stay with us to focus and chant. Don't forget to go visit our website. Go visit that Meta Shop. And then go on over to Arisha Stone's page. I believe we have Netta Harker on there this evening. And then tomorrow on Matriarch Mondays, I'll be on there briefly. I think me and Mama OJ Yemi will be on there with Sister Myra Moss. So, you know, that's big, right? So that's going to be tomorrow evening. Definitely just go over there and like and subscribe this. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Hotep.
All righty, I think that's a cue. Thank you. Thank everyone for showing up for yourselves. Thank you for showing up for the Melanin Frequency Vigil. We definitely hope that you have taken on some amazing notes, all right, to apply to your everything. Because, you know, when the Thaw'OT See'Dr comes into the place, he don't come in shook. So we also want everyone to stay tuned. Who's moving the slides? Stay tuned for the sigil at the end. All right, this is where we bring in the focus of this frequency wave and the act of unity together as a whole. Don't exit as of yet. All right, just stay tuned because it's a focus that we're doing here. Continue to come every single Sunday, which is Seeley at 6 p.m. Eastern, as we are nearly closing out our year of divine unity, right? We're on 42, so we got 10 more to go. And our mission, our frequency that we are putting out is we embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. We embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. Again, we embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. And our frequency wave, number 42, we move freely and unrestrained. Oh, go back. Go back. We move freely and unrestrained in the physical, spiritual, and mental world. Ashe, Ashe, and Asheo.
Rise up!